I give the floor to United Nation Watch.
Mr. Chair, in the archives of Reverend Martin Luther King, there is a telegram from March 1965 sent to him in Selma, Alabama, by his friend and fellow civil rights leader Morris Abram, our founder, days after Bloody Sunday. Morris Abram condemned the, quote, shameful exhibition of brutality by police officers at the peaceful protests, and he expressed solidarity with the, quote, great cause of justice and equality. Now, sadly, a half-century later, UN Watch must again today condemn the shameful exhibition of brutality by police officers in the killing of George Floyd. We continue to stand unequivocally with the struggle against racism and police brutality. In the spirit of Morris Abram, who served at the United Nations, drafted the 1964 Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Racial Discrimination, UN Watch has been a leading voice at this Human Rights Council fighting discrimination worldwide. When there was genocide in Darfur, it was UN Watch that organized the Global Activist Summit held here in 2007. And every year, Mr. Chair, we campaign against the election of racist and brutal regimes to this council. Too often, however, because of backroom political deals, they win. The accused become the judges. Mr. Chair, if we wish to honor the memory of George Floyd, tomorrow's urgent debate must be credible. Accordingly, we propose that council members which practice systematic racism or police brutality refrain from taking part, that they recuse themselves. We ask Mauritania, given you have an estimated 500,000 black slaves, with CNN referring to Mauritania as, quote, slavery's last stronghold, will your country recuse itself from this urgent debate on racism against blacks? We ask Libya, given your country subjects up to 1 million African migrants to virtual slavery, trapped in a terrifying cycle of extortion, imprisonment, forced labor, and prostitution, will Libya recuse itself? Eritrea, given your country has been condemned by this council itself for, quote, systematic, widespread, and gross human rights violations, including arbitrary detention and torture, will Eritrea recuse itself? Cameroon, given your country bans peaceful demonstrations, crushes protests by the English-speaking population, and has committed atrocities, including massacring civilians, rape, and burning villages, will Cameroon recuse itself? DR Congo, aside from being rape capital of the world, given your police just 2 months ago killed 55 people in a coordinated crackdown on a religious sect, will DRC recuse itself? Venezuela, given that in just 5 days last year, your forces killed 47 protesters, arbitrarily detained 900 people, will the Maduro government recuse itself? I thank you.
I thank you.